Sam the Victorian Bulldog's funny small-town adventure. Meet Sam, the lovable Victorian Bulldog, an endearing creature with a heart as big as his adorable wrinkles. Sam shares a home with his human companion in a charming little town, where the pace of life is slow, and tranquility reigns supreme. Sam isn't just an ordinary dog, he's a companion, a friend, and a confidant. His distinguishing characteristics make him a beloved figure in the community. He has a knack for spreading joy, a wagging tail that never stops, and a pair of innocent eyes that hold an ocean of love for his human friend. Their daily routine is as ordinary and peaceful as one would expect in such a small town. Mornings usually start with a walk around the neighborhood, greeting the friendly faces, and chasing the occasional squirrel. Evenings are spent watching the sunset, curled up together in their cozy home. One day, a letter arrives from a long-lost friend, injecting a dose of excitement into their peaceful lives. It speaks of a hidden treasure, an old tale, and a map guiding them to an adventure. The usually calm and composed Sam cannot contain his excitement, his tail wagging more vigorously than ever. The prospect of an adventure fills their hearts with anticipation. They start making plans, marking the map, and discussing the journey. The quiet little house bustles with activity, the mundane routine replaced with thrilling preparations. Adventure awaits, and Sam and his human friend are more than ready for it. The day arrived to embark on the adventure. Sam and his human friend started packing their essentials, careful not to miss anything crucial for their journey. The excitement filled the air as they folded maps, packed food, and double-checked their gear. The entire town seemed to buzz with the thrilling news of their departure. Saying goodbye to their neighbors was bittersweet. The townsfolk had always been kind and supportive, and their well wishes and warm hugs added a touch of emotion to their departure. Sam and his friend promised to return with amazing stories and waved goodbye, their hearts filled with anticipation. They boarded the plane for the journey. The journey began on a high note. They admired the beautiful landscapes they passed, absorbing the vibrant colors of nature and the fresh air. The road was their stage, and they enjoyed every moment of it, sharing jokes and making memories, their laughter echoing in the tranquil surroundings. At last, they arrived at the mysterious location mentioned in Doyle's friend's letter. It looked nothing like they had imagined. This place was inside a mysterious forest. The aura of the place was compelling yet intimidating, filled with the promise of adventure and the whisper of challenges yet to be faced. The obstacles began almost immediately. They were unexpected, testing their resolve and determination. But Sam was not an ordinary dog. His bravery shone through, his intelligent eyes quick to spot solutions. His human companion, equally determined, stood by his side, ready to face whatever came their way. As they continued their journey, they bumped into a few quirky characters that added to the charm of the story. There was a whimsical bird who seemed to know everything about the mysterious location. This bird led to several humorous exchanges that had Sam and his friend in splits. Just when they thought they had seen it all, a surprising twist unfolded. They found an old map hidden inside a tree trunk, hinting at a treasure buried somewhere close. The anticipation of discovering a hidden treasure added a new level of suspense and excitement to their adventure. All along their journey, they kept encountering funny incidents that kept the mood light. Once, Sam got his head stuck in a honey pot while trying to get a taste of wild honey. Another time, they had a hilarious encounter with a family of beavers who mistook Sam for a large, odd-looking beaver. Their adventure had its fair share of challenges, but what stood out was the teamwork between Sam and his human friend. When faced with a deep river, they worked together to build a raft from fallen branches. Their determination to overcome every hurdle was truly inspiring. The climax of the adventure was when they finally found the hidden treasure. The joy on their faces was indescribable. They had not only completed the mission but also found a priceless 3 diamonds. It was proof of their friendship and shared love for adventure. Their adventure had come to a triumphant end, with Sam and his human companion finding what they had been in search for. Their hearts were filled with an indescribable sense of joy and satisfaction. The feeling of achievement was electric, their smiles radiant and their hearts full. The bond they shared had only grown stronger with the successful completion of their adventure. In the spirit of their success, a grand celebration was in order. The party was a whirlwind of laughter, joy, and camaraderie. Stories of their adventure were shared, amusing incidents were recounted, and the air was filled with cheer. The celebration was not without its share of funny incidents, adding to the charm and warmth of the occasion. They began their return journey by boarding the plane once again. The journey back home was a ride filled with laughter and fond memories of their adventure. The landscapes that seemed so daunting at the start of their journey were now a source of joy and amusement. Their hearts were light, their spirits high, and their bond stronger than ever. Upon reaching their quaint little town, they were greeted with a warm welcome from the townsfolk. Their return was a cause for celebration, their stories a source of entertainment for the locals. The town was abuzz with their tales of adventure, courage, and triumph. In the end, the story was not just about the adventure but the bond that Sam and his human friends shared. Their love for each other and their shared love of adventure were the highlights of the tale. With their spirits still high from their recent journey, they eagerly looked forward to their next adventure, ready to face whatever came their way. Sam the Victorian Bulldog's whimsical adventure in small town. An adventure and friendship story. We'll continue sharing beautiful stories that we think our children will love. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like our videos to support us. With love.